Alright, something a little different. I got a hat. This is a Wazoo, I call it a baseball cap. It's a Wazoo cap. And it's got an interesting reflective, couple reflective bands here on the inside. I don't know how well that shows up. Let me try something here. If we put a light on it, does it really light up for the camera? Not particularly. But anyway, that's highly reflective material, and you got a little orange liner there, so I guess you could use that as the signal for help if you're in the wilderness and you're stuck and need help. Mostly it just stays in the inside and collects sweat from your head, so isn't that lovely? Anyway, I picked the most discreet urban looking one that I thought they had, which was just a blue cap. I live in the desert. I'm not going to wear black, and white gets dirty real easy. I don't even remember all the colors they offer, but this is the most gray man looking hat that I thought that they sold. I don't want to stand out. So the claim to fame on this is that it's got a whole bunch of pockets. So it's got pockets here in the front, so you can stash away safety pins and fishing line and fishing hooks and what do you call handcuff keys? What else? I don't know what else is pretty small that goes in there. Razor blades, maybe your drugs, your crack pipe. Probably wouldn't fit in there. Anyway, I have a P38 can opener in there. So, well, you could do all kinds of things with this, huh? You could open up cans and boxes and clean out under your fingernails and stuff. Super useful. And then you just jam it back in your baseball cap when you're done. Nobody even knows it's there. And it's got some other pockets, like I said, here on the inside. So they're all closed with Velcro, which is nice. I got one of these itty bitty little keychain lights in there. It'd be interesting someday if I'm walking around and somebody says my head's glowing because my little light turned on in there. You got to push the button pretty hard. I don't think that's going to happen. It would hurt if that lit light had to be turned on by pressing against my head. I don't think I have anything in the front pocket here. Front pocket's pretty big, but whatever you put in here has to be pretty thin. You need to put papers and just thin things. And in this one I got Victorinox Classic. You gotta love it. Alox version is really thin. Drops right in there. You don't even know it's there while you're wearing the hat. Fantastic. So there you go. How many pockets is that? 1, 2, 3. You gotta, I think they count these separate. There's a little itty bitty pocket over here. One in the middle is big, and then another itty bitty one. So what they probably call it, 6 pockets. You got the reflective material here. You got high visibility orange there. And it's a baseball cap. Doesn't look anything out of the ordinary when you're wearing it. It's got a Velcro enclosure on the back. That's my preference. Actually, when I was looking for a hat, I wasn't looking for a hat that had all these pockets. I was looking for a hat that was decent quality, that had Velcro adjustment on the back. I don't like the snapback hats, and I don't like the ones with the buckle in the back. So I like the Velcro, so that's why I initially even was looking at this hat. Saw all the pockets, I was like, hey, that looks cool, I'll try that out. And I picked one up, and it's a good hat. It's kind of heavier material than some of the cheap hats that I've got. You know, I go pick up a baseball cap at Walmart or something. It's a little thinner material than this. So I mean, you could say that's a better quality hat than the thing I'm getting at Walmart, which I'm sure it is, but I also live in the desert and it's 110 degrees here frequently, so thicker material isn't necessarily better. But it's a good hat. You should check them out. I also like that it doesn't have the little button on the top. Most of the baseball caps have the little button top on them, and they just, I don't know. When as a kid, people use that as a weapon, right? You take your hat off and you whack them with it. But you wouldn't do that with this because you got all that cool stuff in your pockets. You don't want to mess up your cool stuff. I never liked that anyway. So the button was just annoying. It looks silly and doesn't have any function. So I like that too. So there you go. Little cap from Wazoo. Take care, guys. Have a good one. Bye.